Welcome to another episode of Air Guns and Piston Chapter. What I have here is the Browning Bookmark Urex chambered in 2.2. This is a copy of the real Browning Bookmark in 22 LR. I picked up a couple of these because I am going to be bringing them to the Philippines on an upcoming trip. I got a target set out there to 10 yards. It's supposed to be a 10 meter gun. So I got it set out just a little over 10 yards. So let's look at the features of this gun. It's all, the body is all synthetic. Got an automatic safety on the left side. It is ambidextrous. Cocking effort. Around, it's under 20 pounds. 19 point something. It's got adjustable rear sight for windage and elevation. Single stroke spring piston. 177. Weaver mount, so you can mount some optics if you want. I'm not going to personally mount any optics because I don't plan on shooting any farther than 10 meters or 10 yards. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is and shoot the gun the way it comes. And my old eyes, it's about 10 meters is about my limit anyways. So let's look at this a little closer. You can buy these on Amazon for a little over 50 bucks if you got, Prime membership, which I do, and you can get them at Pyramid Air for $49.99, not including the tax or shipping. So it's got a lot of reviews on it. I had a choice between this model or the Ruger Mark IV, and I decided with this model simply because the trigger, you can modify the trigger to have it a little more lighter of a trigger pull. We're going to measure it in stock form. It's supposed to be around 8 pounds, but the videos that I've been looking at on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and do my own video on how to get the trigger weight down to under 5 pounds, which for this gun will be doing wonders. So I'm going to show you what I did to it, what I'm getting ready to do to it, since I have 2 of them. But I was out earlier today just shooting it, and I chose the lighter pellets under 8 grams, and found out that some of the pellets that I've been using are fairly accurate. Now, as you can see out there, it is a little windy. Okay. So I'm going to give you the Chronia readings according to what they're claiming that the gun is going to be doing. So let me go to specification. They're claiming that this gun will shoot 360 feet with alloy pellets or 320 feet with lead pellets. It's got a rifled barrel, which is good. The trigger, oh, my bad on the trigger pull weight. That must have been the Ruger Mark IV was on 8 pounds. They're saying that the trigger pull weight on this one is 5.75. Automatic safety, loudness of 3 medium, Barrel length is 5.25 inches. And the total weight, 1.5 pounds. Overall length is 12 inches. And where is it made at? Well, I would have to venture say it's made in China, but it's got the Browning trademark, which is not a bad thing, you know. Every household in the U.S. has something that's made in China. Rest assured. I'm 99.99% sure that every household has something that's made in China, and I have something that's also made in China right here. And it's a fun little plinker. If you have not shot a pellet pistol, I advise you to go buy one, and you can share the fun with family and friends. A little friendly competition, what have you. I even bought some darts that can be shot out of this gun, which I already tried, and that's even a lot of fun. If it wasn't for a friend of mine by the name of Phil, he had showed a click on a link, and it showed Ruger Mark IV with a dart target in the background with air gun darts, and that sparked my interest, and I started looking at it, and next thing I know, I've got 2 of these, and I just received them this week, as a matter of fact. So I've been having some fun just shooting this air pistol or pellet pistol. So gave you the specs, and let's see what you can do on paper. I am planning on modifying the trigger, so that'll be a separate video. Let's give it a look around. This is how you cock it. Grab the barrel like that. Load the pellet. Close it. Voila. Safety down, and you can fire. I'm going to go over to the table here, and won't be able to record the shots like do with a regular air rifle, but this is what I'm going to do. Just like that. Pistol like that. So just a little over 10 yards. Now, I'm going to go ahead and load pellet. Velocity check. Here we go. Okay. Didn't even register. All right, let's try that again. Here we go. Oops, gotta take the safety off. That's one thing I don't like about this gun, is the safety's on the left side. Too bad it's not on the right. Oh, sorry. We gotta make sure this light is lit. There we go. Try that again. Okay. Safety off. Field pressure. Okay. Safety off. All right, let's do this again. 301. Again. Safety off. 304. Now, of course, this is dependent on what weight pellet you're using. $301. All right. Let's get a trigger weight. Okay. A little tricky to doing this, but we're gonna do it. Sit you down. Okay. £4, 13 ounces. Do it again. Okay, here we go. £3, 1 ounce. So, do one more time. £5, 4 ounces. Average is £5, 4 ounces. That don't make any sense, but that's what it's saying. £5, 4 ounces. There you go. I'm gonna see if I can lighten that up. All right, now on to doing some little shooting. Be right back. Okay, have my little plinking session with this Browning Buckmark. And here's my target that I shot. I had to adjust elevation and windage. My aim point was up here, and it shot down here, so I had to bring up the elevation. I got it up to this point, and then I had to adjust the windage over. But then remember, I was shooting in the wind, there was some gusts, and this is the result right here. It blew it off. Once I sighted for the center of this, it went up there, and finally got a few shots right in this 1-inch square, which is not bad for me. Of course, this is rested. I did it rested because I wanted to make sure I had the right pellet. And I did. And what I was shooting were these. The Crossman wad cutters. You get 1,250 for. Looks like I'm gonna have to get another order. A couple of those milk cartons. But it also didn't do bad with these as well. So I tried my offhand shooting with these. Now mind you, they're not, doesn't look very good considering that the trigger's over 5 pounds, but once I started getting a feel for it, it started grouping right in here. This is, you know, me being the shooter. Also the wind brought it over this way too, gusting the other way. And then these are, you know, from the trigger squeeze. But for the most part, it grouped right here. I have to include this one too, but not bad. Can I do better? Probably. I'm gonna retry it again when I do the trigger mod. Now, it'll be a separate video for that I'll be doing here very shortly. But let's go back to this fine air pistol. Now I know that, you know, Byral has their own pistol. I wouldn't mind owning the HW70, which is also spring piston pistol, but you know, that's almost 300. You might say it's $300 for that gun. But for what I'm doing, just plinking around the house, you know, and shooting my darts, this is more than adequate for what I wanted to do. Just lighten up the trigger. And one thing I don't like is the safety. It's on the left side. For a person being right-handed, it's not a problem to flip this down in the firing mode because it's automatic safety. But for me, I have to reach over, you know, and after I cock the gun and load it and close it shut, I have to pull this lever right here down. Now, what this other lever does here, I looked in the instruction manuals. It doesn't say what that is. I guess it's just for, you know, decoration. I don't know. But this is the actual lever here that you got to pull down when you're ready to fire. And I tell you what, this pistol can be very addicting. You know, for, I'll just say, under $60, you can have one of these shipped to your house. And Umerex has a 90-day warranty on these guns. Not a year, but 90 days. Laugh out loud. Oh, and of course, you know, the grip, the pistol grip here feels very good in your hand. So if I can only just get that trigger just a little lighter, I know I could tighten up these groups. So there you have it. Sharing is caring. You folks stay safe, shoot straight, may your pellet or slug hit its target. We'll see you on the next episode of Air Guns and Pestry Channel. See ya.